In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit this model driven app. Now, I can see that I have logged into Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub application. Now I can see some component over here like home, recent, pinned. Then there are some sections, there are some links, and then there are some category, and then there are some areas. Now this is like one kind of a model driven application. Now what if I want to change the navigation or hide or disable something within my application? Though, how do I do that in Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub? So what you need to do first is you need to go into Customer Service Hub hyperlink over here. The moment you click, you will be presented with an app screen. You need to find the app which you want to edit. Now, in my case, it is Customer Service Hub. I'll click on this three dot and then I'll click on Open in App Designer. The moment I do that, I'll be presented with an interface to update the model driven app. So take for example, in my case, maybe I just want to hide something. Okay, so just an example. If I go into this app and say maybe I don't want to see the customer's social profile section. Okay, so if that is the goal, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. I'll click on social profile. Okay, and then from this social profile, I would say I don't want to see this information. Okay, so maybe what I'll do, I'll go into this form, the navigation section over here on the left hand side, not in the app but here, and I will manually say come here and say remove from navigation. Okay, so I remove this page from the navigation, and now this is gone. Okay, once you do that, you click on save and then publish. And once this is published, I can go to my application and refresh. And once it is published, then the social profile link should be not visible in your application. So these are like some of the things which you can do while editing your model driven app. Now I think it is published. So after a refresh, you should not see social profile. So let me refresh it again. And if it is still visible, like I would recommend you to again publish the app. Okay, sometimes the changes are not instantaneous. Now as you see over here, the social profile link is gone. Okay, so what are the other things which you can do? One is like you can configure the navigation, so you can remove items from the navigation. You can add item to the navigation, like if you click on new, then you can add a database table, dashboard, URL, web resources, custom page, and then like you can add those within a section. Also, you can move the item. You can move up and down. You can remove the item from the navigation. So, take for example, if I want to see dashboard below knowledge, so knowledge manager should come up. So I'll just do that. So I've made that change in the navigation. So this is what I can do. I can even create a new group. Okay, so maybe I'll create a new group and I'll name this group as so maybe this is the new group, and within new group I can even create a page. Okay, now if I want to edit the title of this new group, I can come here and I can call it as say maybe Girish group. Okay, and I can add a new page within this group. Maybe I want to see a dataverse table, and I click on next, and maybe let me pick some random table from here. So let me pick say account KPI item. Okay, and I'll click on add. So under Girish group, I can see this item. Okay. Now, other things what I can do, I can configure like on the top, you might have seen that, you can see home, recent and pinned. So you can even do that setting. So if I go into settings over here, I can do other whole bunch of things. Like I can select the icon, I can type in the app name, I can type in the description, I can enable or disable the model driven app feature. Under navigation, if I don't want to see pinned and recent, I can do that. I can even have enable the collapsible group. Now what is a collapsible group? Collapsible group is like, if you see here, if you this navigation menu is too big, so if you want to consolidate it, so I essentially it puts an arrow under a group. Okay, so you can expand and like say collapse a section basically. Okay, so what I'm going to do is maybe I'll enable the collapsible group, and what it will do, it will put an arrow over here so that you can expand and collapse. Now there are other things which you can do. I'm not going to cover it, but I just wanted to give you a brief session on how to edit a model driven app. Like one of the app is like the customer service hub app. So again, click on save, and once it is saved, you publish this app. So a couple of changes we made in this app. One is we added the collapsible group, and we added a couple of like a group area. We have added a basically a group, and we have added a page within that. Okay, so the group which we have created is named as Girish group, and it has account KPI items in it. So let me refresh this. It might take a while for this case to be refreshed. So now, as you see over here, this page has been refreshed. Now you can see the groups categorized. So I can expand and collapse. And also I've added some pages and group within this. So if you see here, the show recent item has been, or pinned items has gone, and you can see the collapsible and expandable group as well. Now, apart from that, you can even configure the areas as well, like you see the service areas. So those all things can be configured, but I'm not going to go into much depth. Like I'll just show you where you can do that. Now I'm in the service area, but then you can create a new area. You can delete an existing area. You can remove from navigation. You can edit the properties and so on and so forth. So that's it, folks. This is how you start editing a model driven app for Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub app. Thanks for watching.